And, would you guys believe me if I said that 85% of all the women that have been murdered in Ireland this year were killed by foreign migrants? Isn't that, like, a truly crazy fucking thing to say? 85% of all women murdered in Ireland this year were killed by foreign migrants. Right there. Oh, a lot of people in the comments claiming that's not true. It's right there. Yes, the claim in the post is substantially accurate based on available reporting and analysis as of mid-July 2026. Key facts from reliable sources. Women's Aid, Femicide Watch. Records 8 women who died in violent circumstances in the Republic of Ireland so far in 2026. This already matches or exceeds the total for all of 2025. 7 women. Scarlett Faulkner, Linda Costello, Melina Ostajic, Iveta Donavolova, Masuma Sarabi, Noreen Daly, Adina Raluca, Constantine, and Jamie Carney. Gript.ie analysis reviewed the 8 cases. In one case, no suspect has been publicly identified. In the other 7 cases, only one involves an Irish person charged or sought by the Garda. This means 6 of the 7 known suspects / perpetrators are non-Irish nationals. 6 out of 7, meaning 85.7%, which aligns closely with the post's 85% figure for known cases. We are living in migrant hell. I can't say the other kind of hell. The nibbler. We're living in nibbler hell, and it is here courtesy of women voting it in here. Now, a few of these women were responsible for being around these migrants in the first place, because they are so desperate to try and prove that the stereotypes surrounding these dangerous migrant men are not true. Why they're trying to prove that, not entirely sure. There was a video I saw recently of a woman getting the shit stabbed out of her by a migrant in some sort of seedy kitchen. I believe I saved it. Right there. Muslim in Scotland stabs a white woman. Women stay far away from these men. Ends the same. She probably invited this fuck in here. I can't play the video for you because I'm on YouTube. And he does stab her in the back. She most likely invited this fucker into the house. I'm so nice and inclusive and understanding. I'm going to invite this bioweapon into my house to prove that the stereotypes are in fact wrong. Oh, the stereotypes are right! Oh, help me, white man! Shit! She says, as she suffers the consequences of her own fucking stupidity. There's no surprise there whatsoever. Now, I'm assuming that these 6 out of 7 women who have met a very violent end at the hands of migrants, I'm assuming that some of them most likely lacked the very obvious, and incredibly required threat detection to stay alive. Every single one of these women, some of these women potentially could have been like, I'm going to prove the stereotype wrong. Oh, I'm dead. Women need to be told what to do. They don't know what they want. I've said this before 1,000 times in many, many videos. Okay? In fact, I did 2 videos about this. Women don't know what they want. They have been given the ability to say what they want and demand what they want and get what they want. And it turns out it wasn't enough. In fact, that actually wasn't what they wanted. It was actually something else. They wanted men to have more sensitive sides. They wanted men to be more feminine. Because a woman can only perceive the world or understand how the world works from her own perspective, okay? She thinks femininity is truly the only real way to perceive the world in any way. Masculinity to her is something toxic and must be rejected. It is not something that the world requires. So, the female imperative, it demands that she views the world through her own lens in a feminine way, and femininity will be the thing that saves everybody. So she thinks that a more feminized man is something that she actually wants. Yeah, I want a guy that's more sensitive, that I can have conversations with, and like share my feelings and emotions with. Except those were leftist men, and leftist women dream about fucking a right-wing ICE agent, okay? They're not fucking these feminized men. Women thought they wanted feminized men. No, they fucking don't. They actually don't want that at all. They fucking hate these men, actually. They despise these men. We are living in a society that has given women everything they wanted, assuming women knew what they wanted. Okay? And women have never been this fucking miserable. In human history, when women have never been this fucking miserable. Isn't that funny? Isn't that super fucking giggly, haha? Are you guys rolling around the floor holding your fucking sides? We gave women everything they wanted. Turns out it fucking wasn't what they wanted. Now they're fucking pissed off all the time. You see women walking around. What's their face? What's their face like? What's their usual attitude? Shitty. The shitty fucking attitude. How did I get onto talking about women when it concerns migrants? Because they're the ones who are responsible for this. Because women discovered that they are the harbingers of pussy. They hold the consent. And they realize that they can withdraw that. They can control men through lust. And they can get what the fuck they want. You see, another aspect, another vector that they've been able to manipulate men through is the fact that white men actually have a little bit of fucking true, genuine compassion. Or are we confused as to why we did colonization and we went to other countries around the globe? We did that so we can give them cool shit. We listened to the woes of women and we thought, okay, that's a fair point. There you go. Oh, she fucked it immediately. Time to get back in the box, Pandora. That's not how this works. According to Dr. Unwin, is absolutely not how that works.